Hey guys, the past couple of days you've been learning about representative government and mercantilism. Before we get started on today's assignment, we're going to review what we've learned so far. So let's start with representative government. So here's something to get you thinking. So if someone asked me to make the best chocolate chip cookies, do you think I would just guess and try to make some and just hope for the best and hope that they turn out? Probably not. So what I would do instead is probably look at a lot of different recipes and figure out what I like and make my own version of the perfect chocolate chip cookie. So that's exactly what the 13 colonies did. They knew that they didn't want to be ruled by a king like they were in England. And they knew that they wanted a representative government. They wanted people to have the ultimate say in how things were run. So instead of building a representative government from scratch, they sort of picked and chose what they have seen and what they liked to create their own. So these are some of those documents that they like that they ended up borrowing. So let's look at these documents. This first document, the Mayflower Compact, it was created to form a written agreement among the Pilgrims in the New World. And they pretty much agreed to create one society and to work together. So that was the beginning of self-government based on the rule of the people. So they liked the idea of the Mayflower Compact. The English Bill of Rights was a Bill of Rights that was in England. It was a bill outlining specific constitutional and civil rights of the people. So it gave people the rights that protect their liberty, their freedom, and those sorts of things. So the English Bill of Rights was from England. The Magna Carta, on the other hand, this limited the power of the king. So during this time period, there was a king of England who kind of did what he wanted to do without the say-so of the people. So they created the Magna Carta in 1215 to pretty much limit the power of the king. So think about today. Can the president do whatever he wants to? No. There's checks and balances that he has to follow. So that's another reason why we like the Magna Carta and included it in our own representative government. It limited the power of the king. The Virginia House of Burgesses is our next one. So this was the first representative assembly in the colonies. So this is the very first time that we kind of elect people that we like to help run the colonies. And then our last one is the Fundamental Orders of Connecticut. This was our very first written constitution in America. So it gave a detailed plan of government by the people. So that just means that power belongs to the people. So you can think about all of these documents as the seeds to the growth of representative government, okay? So the Fundamental Orders of Connecticut was the first written constitution. We kind of like that idea, and we eventually make our own constitution. The English Bill of Rights limited the rights of the king and gave people in England rights that couldn't be taken away. Do we see a Bill of Rights in today's government? Absolutely, okay? So these are just the building blocks of the growth of our representative government that we see today.